okay with that, I think. Okay. Hello, hello. Aloha, friends. Welcome. Let's see how we're doing here. Gonna be okay with that, I think. Okay. Hello, hello. Okay, sounds all right. So I'm going to turn off my audio and take a look at all the nice folks we have joining us. I look super pale because I have this extra light on me for when it gets dark. So just, you'll see it'll get dark around me, and hopefully I'll still have some light on my face because I'm just testing different fill light options. It's a new territory for me. So welcome. Let's say hi to everyone. We have Mark from Mansfield with the flashing lights ukulele. Yeah, you should check out his. He has a video on Facebook and on YouTube on installing lights in your transparent or translucent ukulele. Teresa from Oceanside, cool. Janice from South Lake Tahoe, haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Janice. Malibu Essential Oils, a Cindy Lou expat living off a small island in Mexico. That sounds awesome. First live jam. Cindy, tell us about that. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Maria, awesome, is performing in Crystal Lake. Maria, who are you performing with? Just curious. Edgar from Pittsburgh, hello. Holly from Kansas. And Holly's going to try the light thing. Anne from North Carolina, hello. Connie from Portland. Yeah, Michael from Modesto. The Norwegian, love it. Tom from Napa. Heidi from Phoenix, hello. Sheila from Michigan, currently in Kissimmee, Florida. Ah, we have a snowbird, yeah? Sue, Festivus in Denver, nice. Jim from Skokie, Kim and Enoch in Gardena, all right, home of Hapa. Donald from Albuquerque, Polly from Maryland, Julie from Oakville, Linda from Sonoma, Kate from Edmonton, Canadians in the house. Michael, loved the American Pie video and was in the American Pie video, so cool. Michael also won the big prize in our giveaway, our Patreon giveaway last year, which was the Tide Learner Ook. And when Michael came to the American Pie shoot, he's like, I'm the guy who won the uke. I'm like, yeah, that guy. Sue, oops, I hate when that does. It scrolls too fast. Sue from Redwood City. Oh, that's very close by. Sue, hopefully you're coming to our big jam this Saturday. I'm working on getting the jam live streamed so that everybody can tune in because it's going to be super fun. Christina from cold, rainy LA. Christina, I'm going to make you a moderator here while I'm thinking of it. Okay. Eric. Hi, Eric from Seattle. Oh, great. Hopefully see you in Seattle. I'll be in Seattle next weekend with Abe Lagermish Jr. and ukulele, and we'll have a special guest, Neil Chin, who is an ukulele player in Seattle and super sweet guy. Plays jazz ukulele, so we're all going to jam together. Christine from Aurora. I'm trying to get out to Denver, so Denver folks, talk amongst yourselves and let's figure something out. It would be really cool to play there. I feel like I know enough people there, and there's enough of an ook base there that I should be able to get out there. Marikar from Queensland, Australia, who's working on getting me back to Australia. Thank you, Marikar. Sandra from Alaska. Mercedes from Portland. All right. Leah, hello. Pam from Wisconsin. Violet Clowns, awesome, from Chicago. That's my birthplace. Claudia from Buffalo. Richard, aloha. Chris from LA, nice. Robin from Salt Lake City. Kika Vaialai from the Hawaiian Kingdom compound. in Pahrump, Nevada. Is that near Vegas? I know there's a big Polynesian community near Las Vegas. Okay. Isla Mujeres near Cancun. Oh, how cool. Okay, that's where Cindy says she is living. How cool. Donna from Pacifica. Maria's playing with the Players Bench in Crystal Lake, Illinois. How cool. Awesome. So, Illinois folks, you can find out more about that. Yeah. Christine. Leo wants to come to Seattle. Aww. Yeah. And Tarina. Morning from Swan Valley, Western Australia, the WA. Popping in to say good day as I have to go and work my horses. Wow, that is awesome. My partner would be thrilled to hear that. He's like got an obsession with horses. Betty or Bet from Eastern Long Island. Kirsten from Portland. Okay. Kika says, over the hump to Pahrump. Okay, friends. So hopefully y'all have your beginner holiday songbook. Today we have thank you for joining me for our beginner live jam. So we're going to focus on beginner friendly skills. And one that came up a lot or in terms of requests and questions was about the shuffle island strum, and the shuffle island strum is mentioned quite a few times in the holiday songbook. We'll learn the shuffle island strum in more detail and then walk through songs like Rudolph has the shuffle island strum, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, Jingle Bell Rock, Let It Snow, All I Want for Christmas Is You. It winds up being a more jazzy, bluesy strum, so you can use it in any of those situations. And you might see in some songs I say it's an option to use it. It's one of those things where I think as you learn more strums, you'll learn to take a song and then try it with different strums and see which one you like best. So there's no firm singular strum for any given song. I always like to say there are no rules in ukulele and in music in general. I mean, there's obviously like musical, what's the word? I don't know, like structures, but the rules are always meant to be broken when it comes to music. Okay, so let's take our uke. Why don't we use Rudolph to start? Yeah, we're going to ignore the intro because the intro was all just single strums on funky chords and look mostly at the verse and bridge. So looking at the top of your music, it says shuffle island strum, and then it just says you're down, down, up, down, up, right? So it's more about understanding what the difference is between regular island strum and shuffle island strum. You can see that the strum strokes are exactly the same, right? So you are doing down, down, up, down, up. And for learning strums, I advise to just lightly touch your strings so that you can mute them. That way you just get more of a scratching sound when you strum, and that allows you to really focus on the rhythm versus trying to get tone. Yeah? Okay, so if we do down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Regular island strum, let's just run it together. 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay? If you're a super beginner and you haven't learned that yet, then you can go to my Stand By Me tutorial and spend some time with that. So the counts for that is 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 1 is the first down. 2 and is down, up. You're going to drop your hand on the 3 and then go and 4 and. Okay? So let's just see if we could potentially count with our strumming. So we go regular island strum, 1, 2, and 3 and 4 and. Okay, it's pretty confusing. It's just something you have to get used to, is counting and doing the strum at the same time. So nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and again 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and down, down, up, drop, up, down, up, drop, up. Now count again. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Let me know how that's going just in terms of understanding the count with the strum. So the reason we're counting is so that you can break down those counts even further, right? So most Western music follows 4 beats per measure, which we call regular time, actually, 4/4. So that means you count 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's, you hear that all the time, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of music is just counted that way, especially American music or Western music. So then you can break it down into half beats, so you can count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you wind up with 8 beats. Now what we do with the shuffle island strum is that we give it a swing feel, and that means we apply a triplet to each beat in the measure. So there's 4 beats per measure, where we would count it by half beats. We would go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's try that with just a down up. We go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? Let's try that again. So you're going down on the number and up on the and. Ready? 3 and 4 and. Down and 2 and 3 and 4. Keep it going. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay. All right. Is everybody still okay there? Just give me a shout that you're still following this, okay? All right. So now, instead of 1 and 2 and breaking it into half beats, we're breaking it into 3 counts per beat. Okay, so you're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I'm breaking all this down so that you can understand it better if counting works for you. But in the end, it's more about the feel of it, right? Okay, so we're going to count. Just count it with me aloud, right? We'll go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And so what makes it a swing is if we go 1 and okay? So that means that the up strum comes a little bit later. Like, I'm pretty mathematically minded, so I would think of it as, if you start at 0, right, on the down, you go 1, then you are halfway for the up, right? 1 and 2 and. But if you start at 0 for the down, then you go and right? You are 2/3 of the way to the next beat. You go 1 and 2 and So that means you're breaking up the timing into 2/3 and 1/3. Okay? That might work for some of you. My dad was an engineer, it's like a lot of breaking things down mathematically. Music is in many ways all math, but music is a combination of math with soul. So even if you understand the math of it, if you're not doing it with some feeling, then, or if you don't feel it, then it doesn't make that big a difference. So it's a combination of those things. Okay, so now let's try the strum slowly, where we go up on the we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Okay, everybody try that. Ready? one. I'll go 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Ready? One more time. 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Okay? Okay, let me know if that's like making sense to you, if it's hard, if your brain is getting confused by that. Okay, because now let's try it where we actually move back and forth between counting in the half beats and then counting in the triplet beats. Okay? So what that's going to sound like is this. If we go half, we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then triplets we go 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Okay? So we'll do a couple of each just to get used to them. Okay? Ready? All right, now we'll go first with the half beats. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Here we go, triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Back to half. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and now the triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. So this is all demanding. What you want to hear underneath all of this is that the 1, 2, 3, 4 are very steady, right? Whether you count the half beats or the triplet beats, that's the downbeat is still the same. Okay, so how do we apply this to the shuffle island strum, right? So our regular island strum is 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and that was too fast. Okay, let's go a little slower. 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Now let's break it down slowly. If we just do the first half, we're going to go 1, and 2, and Okay, ready? So you hear how that second beat, we go, the 1 is the same, right? Because it's it's just one strum. 1 and then you go 2 and So let's just do the first half of the shuffle island strum. We go 1 and 2 and All right, one more time, and 1 and 2 and Okay, now let's, then if we start with the drop, right? On the 3, we go 3 and 4 and Okay, try that with me on the 3 and 3 and 4 and Okay, and now we'll slowly put that together, right? We'll maybe take a little pause. From the top, we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and All right, one more time. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and Okay, I'm gonna get a little water. You practice that for a second. Let me know if you have questions about that. So what we can try to do is switch back and forth, right? If you go straight, down, down, up, down, down, up. Swing it. Oh, sorry, I didn't swing it. Ready? If we do straight, this is what it sounds like straight. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and then swing. 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Okay, so playing it slower really helps, yeah? That's what I always like to encourage, okay? So let's take some chords here. Let's look at Rudolph, yeah? We're on G. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. So you can play this completely straight rhythm. You can go down, down, up, down, down, up. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. You could totally play it straight like that, right? Maybe you can hear that it's straight. Then when you swing it, this is what it sounds like. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Yeah? Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. But it's fast. It's kind of hard to understand that. So let's go slower with that, okay? So if we go Rudolph the red-nosed, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. So just try it on the G with me and try to find the swing of it. If it's not working for you, just try to feel it, right? And then I'll try to add the count in after we get more of the feel. So ready? On G2, we go 3 and a 4 and a down, down, up, down, up. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Let's go even slower. It's just hard to even count that fast. There's too many triplets happening here, okay? Let's go even, so we'll go 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Woo! That was all one breath. Okay? Then we have to kind of... You're eventually going to need to make it go faster. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try something different here, right? Let's do the swing strum first. That's going to give us a better feeling about the triplet, and then we'll turn it into the island strum. Okay, so the swing strum is essentially just that first half of the shuffle island strum. So on the G, if we just go 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a... Try that with me, where you're not worried about the second half of the island strum, just down, down, up, down, down, up, 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a... Okay, let's try that on the G. 2, 3, 4, 1 and a 2 and a 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 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a... Okay, now let's try playing straight rhythm and then alternate with that swing strum rhythm, okay? Straight rhythm, we just go 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. Ready? 3, 4, 1, 2, and 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 1, 2, and. Now with the triplet, right? So we go 1 and a 2 and a 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 1 and a 2 and a... Okay? Is that a little clearer in terms of feeling that swing? So essentially the up comes later and it has the effect of feeling like the next down comes faster. Right? You go down, down, up, down, down, up, down. You go from the up right into the next down. Okay? So just see if you can start to feel it. Yeah? So let's just try that on Rudolph right now. So we're going to play 2 of those per chord, right? So let's just start with the pattern. So we go down, down, up, up, 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a G, 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 can sing it here. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny D nose. Down, up, down, down, up. Okay? Now, just for comparison, this is what would sound like if I didn't swing it. Okay? It would sound like 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Okay. Yay! Kirsten said she just got it. Okay. Yeah, those light bulbs are great. Yeah? So, for those of you who are, still working on rhythm, then start with that. The swing strum, the 1, 2, and a 1 and a 2 and a. You could play that twice for each Shuffle Island strum, okay? If you want to complete the island strum, then we would complete it with our 3 and a 4 and a, right? So let's try that, right? If we go back to the original 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Okay, the second half is the 3 is the drop. 3 and a. 3 and a, 4 and a. Okay? 3 and a, 4 and a. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Okay, so this is, I should write this out. I will write this out so that you can see what it looks like with the 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a, and where the downs and ups go. Because it is a lot about feel, like you don't necessarily want to get mechanical about it, like the red-nosed reindeer. It is supposed to be a little bouncy too. Okay, so if that helps, just think I'm gonna make it a little bouncier sounding, and that can help too. Okay, so let's try that. The full Shuffle Island strum on the G, and then we'll let that go, and then just jam a little bit. Okay, ready? On the G, ready? 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up. Now I'll count it. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Back to down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, so let's run through Rudolph on single strums just so that we can feel confident about something, and then we'll add our swing strum or our Shuffle Island strum. Okay, ready? From just the verse, like we're skipping the intro, right? For right now. Okay, let's sing it. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny to the D nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it. Now, going from D to G, I like to slide my ring finger, right? Back and forth. It glows. Keep going. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him, slide it back, names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer. Slide that ring finger. Gibbs Bridge. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, A7, won't you guide my back to D sleigh tonight? Last verse. Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. We'll do the ending. You'll go down in history. And check out our ending here. You take your G, you slide the G back, and then you move back. And we call that our cowboy ending. Okay. All right, let's try playing through it with the Shuffle Island strum. We'll go slow, okay? All right. We'll get the rhythm down first. And let me know if you have questions, if there's specific questions that I can answer about this, because I do need your feedback to know what to help you with, you know? And this is good. I mean, eventually I would like to make like a specific tutorial that has the written out counts so that you can refer to that too. Okay? Now let's go with the G. Shuffle Island strum. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, up, down, 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 up. I'll sing it. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. See, then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, yippee! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. To the ending, you'll go down in history. 1 and 2 and 3. Yep. Okay, so go over it slowly and focus on the swing strum and think of it in terms of the feel until you can merge that with some counting. But that is definitely more advanced to be able to count at the same time. I mean, you might, if you're more of a beginner, it might even be hard for you to count at all, right? It's just going 1, 2, 3, 4. You just want to get used to that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, because as you learn more advanced rhythm, you're going to have to break down rhythm into smaller and smaller counts. Yep. Okay, let's go to Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, because that one is probably the next easiest one in terms of adding the Shuffle Island strum. Okay, so go to Rockin' Around, and let's just start single strum at first. Yep. Mark says, only really tough when changing chords and trying to hold off on the up strum and then change chords quickly while keeping the up strum on the previous chord. Good point, right? Because that up strum is coming later, that means you have to change chords even faster to get to the next down, right? Right? Let's practice that. I think that's a worthy exercise, right? So if we go up on the G and then down on the D, up on the G, down on the D. Try that. Up on the G, down on the D. Okay, now in time, right? We go 1 and a 2 and a 1. 1 and a 2 and a 1. Right? That's how fast your change needs to be. Up, down, up, down. And if you can't do that yet, then slow it all down, right? So then you go 1 and a 2 and a 1. You can totally sit in front of your TV and just practice that. All right, That's how fast you need to change. And I know there's probably some people who are like, that's impossible. It's not impossible. It's just practice. It's always just practice. Yeah. Okay. So let's go to our rockin' around, where we have more G's and D's. So lots of practice. Okay. Let's go. We'll just single strum through our intro. Why not, right? Single strum through the entire song for rockin' around. Ready? So we start with our G. Okay. Add your pinky for E minor. This is the pinky E minor trick. All right. C to the D. 2, 3. Sing it, rockin' around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Stay on D. Mistletoe hung where you can see, every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. To the bridge, C. You will get a sentimental. Okay, bar B minor 7, so your finger goes across the entire fret. Feeling when you hear E minor. Voices singing, let's be jolly. Hit on A7. Deck the halls with D, boughs of holly. I'll go over that hit. G, rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Pinky to the C and end on G. Okay. This is a good one for demonstrating the difference between the straight strum and the shuffle. Yeah? And why we call it the shuffle is that, like, on a shuffle, the drummers play boom, like often with the brushes. They go, and so it's kind of like someone is shuffling, shuffling their feet a little. So it's like not even, right? It's not a march. It's kind of a bouncy walk. Yeah. So here's what rocking around. This is with the shuffle island strum. I like to do it with like a swingy feel. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see, every couple tries to stop. Okay, I'll go over the E minor thing in a second. So this is what it sounds like straight, right? Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see, every couple tries to stop. Okay? Hopefully you can hear a difference. Let me know if you can hear the difference. Yep. It's more that when you play it straight, it lends itself to a rock rhythm. So that means that the drummer, the backing band, would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, rocking around the Christmas tree. And then with the swing, right? Just think about swing dancers. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas. So it's more about feel. You could play it the other way, but the original has a swing feel. Okay, yeah, I think some people are explaining the pinky trick. I teach this in the Hallelujah tutorial, but basically if you take your G, instead of switching all your fingers for the E minor, yep, you can add your pinky, right? And then you wind up with the same shape as your E minor, but without having to move your G. Yeah, without having to swingy fingers. Yeah. Okay, so give that a try, and then you can visit the Hallelujah tutorial to get a little more practice on that. Malibu, that Cindy is saying, I sometimes shuffle strum not knowing what it was. Some people I have found always shuffle. They just have a natural swing, and even if the song is meant to be super straight, right, they'll still like, well, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. Like, they just insist on swinging everything. And some people, that's just what they feel, and so they do that. And it's more about identifying and improving your ability to count rhythm. Because it's not always appropriate, right? It's not always beneficial to the song to swing. So yeah, it's just learning what you naturally do as well. Mark is asking, so would we then not do a chuck when we do the shuffle? So the thing about the chuck is that it lands on the downbeat. So the shuffle does not affect the downbeat, if that makes sense. So you're going 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and, right? The chuck is usually on the 2 and the 4, so it shouldn't affect the chuck. You should still be able to add the chuck on the downbeat. Yeah? 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and rocking around the Christmas tree. Oh, Sue is saying she doesn't think her fingers are long enough. Not true. Everyone's fingers are long enough. You have to move your hand forward. Some people, you're probably holding your shoulder and your elbow back too far. So move that wrist forward so that you can move that pinky into position. Yeah? Okay. Cool. Mari Kart likes the sound with the chuck. Yeah. At home, and especially if you're a little bit more advanced, you want to add that chuck, go for it. Yep. Christina chucked brutal. Okay, so now let's try it on Rockin' Around, okay? So chuck it if you like it. I can chuck it too, and if you're not ready to chuck yet, just play your regular strum. I think maybe I'll start with the strum and then I'll add the chuck as I go, okay? All right, so let's just start with G and get the rhythm down, and then we'll start on the full song. Okay, ready? And for those of you who, aren't feeling it, you can play single strums, or you can focus on the swing strum and just play down, down, up, 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 down, down. Okay, great. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 on the G. Down, down, up, down. Just this for now. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, chuck, up, down, chuck, up. You can practice if you want. I'm going to go back to my regular strum here. Okay, so try to feel that bounce. Up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Let's try the intro. G, E minor, to the C, to the D. Let's sing it here. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see. Every couple tries to stop. Down, up, down, rocking around the Christmas tree. Let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. Down, up, C. You will get a sentimental feeling. Barb, second fret, E minor. Voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck. Okay, so hits. We didn't talk about this. A7, you're going to strum, and to make it a hit feeling, strum hard, but then mute immediately afterwards. Deck, the halls with boughs. Okay, let's just start right on deck and then go back to your D. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Deck the halls with boughs of holly rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Pinky E minor to the C and ending on G. Cool. Okay, so yeah, the G to E minor tip is one that always blows people's minds. That's when I teach it in class, I see all these people like so excited. Okay, so I should make a tutorial just for that. I will do that. Okay, let's see. Shuffle Island Strum on another song. One that's not so oh, okay, let's do Jingle Bell Rock. Because also this is one where it really, you don't want to go jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. It sounds really weird if you play Jingle Bell Rock straight, right? Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. It's like hard to sing with it because it doesn't have the right feel. Yeah. Let's go to Jingle Bell Rock. I think that's Mele Kalikimaka. It sounds fine with down strums. Jingle Bell Rock really does need the actual swing. So I got some sort of hive there. Sorry. Okay. So let's single strum on our Jingle Bell Rock. Yeah. So just sing it with me. Yeah. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock, jingle bell swing and okay, now here's where you have to work on the changes. A minor, jingle bells ring. Okay, so A minor, just add your 2 fingers underneath. Oh, A minor, I would play with my index finger for this song so that I could add my 2 fingers underneath for D. Jingle bells ring. Let's start from the top again. Ready? 2, 3, 4. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing with A minor to D. Jingle bells ring. Okay, snowing and blowing. It's all that fast. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now hit on the A minor. Now the jingle hop. And then you can do the island strum here. Has begun. Okay? Maybe we'll just focus on this much of the song, right? Because what we're going to do is jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swing and the jingle bells ring. Okay, so we have a split measure here on A minor and D, okay? And so the way you can split them up is A minor, you can go down, down, up. You can swing it down, down, up, and then go to the D, down, down, up, okay? So let's just try that slowly, going back and forth A minor to D. And you're just doing 1 swing strum per, but we'll go really slow. We'll go down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, 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 down. We're swinging this. 1 and a 2 and a 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 1 and a 2 and a. Okay? And a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a. So that's how you break it up. So you're doing regular island strum through the first part of the verse. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and the jingle bells ring. Okay? Jingle bell, jingle bell. Something I like to point out is that the way we sing Jingle Bell, it's 1 and a 2 and a Jingle Bell. Okay, so that's something that can help you connect to that swing strum. So on the G, let's just try that. Swing strum for the whole thing. Don't worry about the island strum for right now. Just get the feeling of the swing. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. You guys hearing that? You know, I think for a lot of people, it can help to sing the rhythm that you're playing. Yeah, cool. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and the jingle bells ring. Get the words right. Okay, so once you get that swing feeling, then you can amp it up to the full island strum. Okay, but use that jingle bell cadence, right? If most everyone knows how to sing it, right? Jingle bell, jingle bell. It's not jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock, right? That's if it were straight. If it were jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. That's not how we sing it, right? So follow your rhythm. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. That's our swing. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a. Okay. Maybe let's end with an easy jam. All right, guys? Let's end on one that we can actually just jam on. Yeah? So, it could be Mele Kalikimaka. It could also be Feliz Navidad. That's one that's nice. Doesn't require too much. Mele Kalikimaka still has a lot going on, but let's do Mele Kalikimaka and end with Feliz Navidad, okay? So let's go to Mele Kalikimaka. That's page 11, and we'll single strum through. And this one, so I will also show you the difference between the straight strum. You could do Mele Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Christmas day. Right, that's more of a straight strum. Or if you wanted to do that shuffle island strum, Mele Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. Okay, so if you want to swing it at home, you can. And if you want to play it straight at home, you can as well. What am I going to do? I'll play the shuffle island strum since that's what we're working on, but you can always play that one straight. Let's just single strum through it. Ready? Mele Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. C7. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. A7. The sun will shine by day and all the D to G7. Stars at night. Keep that middle finger down. D to G7. That changes fast and not easy. So feel free to just single strum that. Stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. To the ending. Mele Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas. A very Merry Christmas. A very, very Merry, Merry Christmas to you. 151 ending there. C, G7, C. Okay, so I'm gonna do it with a shuffle island strum, right? And if you want to, you just do down strums. This song feels good with down strums as well as with the shuffle island strum. Okay, on the C, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Just try to get the feel of it with me if you want. All right, let's sing on the verse. 2, 3, 4. Melakaliki-maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. C7. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melakaliki-maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. To the ending, Melakaliki-maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas, a very Merry Christmas, a very Merry Christmas to you. All right. Okay. We'll end with a quick jam through Feliz Navidad. That's page 6. Right? Just F, G7, C, F, G7, C. Okay. So we're going to end with Feliz Navidad. Just regular island strums on this one. It doesn't make sense to swing this one. Yeah, you could, but Feliz Navidad. It doesn't need it. Okay, and then every other C we do a hit. Right, so we do Prospero año y felicidad. And hit. Feliz Navidad. Feliz. I need to pronounce that better. So the hit, after the hit, you sing, right? You go into the, straight into I wanna wish you, or Feliz Navidad. Okay. All right, quick jam through this one. We got 1 minute left. Ready? So C, one island strum, and then our hit, and then we sing. Ready? 2, 3, 4. C, hit it and sing. Feliz F, Navidad. G7. Feliz Navidad. This pattern all the way through. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. And hit. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. And hit. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Let's pause here. So at the very last one, you're gonna do a cha-cha-cha, right? Okay. Let's do I want to wish again. Add a chuck if you like. Ready? 2, 3, 4. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Last one. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Ready? Cha-cha-cha. The cha-cha-cha is just too much fun. Okay, so we'll wrap up there. I know this was a lot for a beginner-friendly lesson, but hopefully you get just a little more concept about how to break down the rhythm and the counting. And I know there's some more intermediate players on here too. This is something that you might naturally feel but not understand the theory behind. So I encourage you to take the time to learn to count. Seems like something that we, we naturally do like breathing, but when it comes down to it, it takes some focus, yeah, to add musicality to it. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll post more information about live streaming the Holiday Jam on Saturday, and I look forward to seeing many of you there as well, and seeing folks in Seattle. And we're going to be doing an end of year patron giveaway. I just got word from Ohana, who's providing a really nice prize, so I'm super excited about that. And let's see. Well, we have our live lesson voting, our Song of the Month voting going on right now. So make sure you vote. A lot of people excited about The Greatest Showman, and I'm really excited about that too, because it's just so hot right now. Everybody is talking about that soundtrack all the time. So, all right, thank you. Hopefully I'll see a lot of you on Saturday, online or otherwise. And thanks for those of you joining for the first time. Aw, yeah. Holly asks, what time is the live stream on Saturday? We'll go live 1 o'clock Pacific time. Yep. Yeah. And once I post it, it should give you a countdown for the time zone, for your own time zone. Okay. Yeah, I totally recommend watching the movie. My expectations were not that high. I was like, okay, cool. Like, everybody loves this, but musical movies are always kind of like, it really honestly depends on how good the music is, and the music is really solid. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy it. All right, everyone. Yes, let's work on the Denver thing. That would be really fun. Huh? Oh, Claudia, welcome. First time. Yay. Thank you. Okay, everyone, have a wonderful night. Mwah. Go enjoy some holiday merriment. I'm sure I will. And probably eat too many cookies. Everyone, good night. Ciao.